Simple interest. Use the simple interest formula I equals PRT and elementary algebra to find the missing quantities in the table below. Here I have a table that has P, R, and T, and I want to find the value for I. I'm going to use the simple interest formula I equals PRT to solve for I. P is the principal, and that is equal to 500. R is the interest rate, which is 12%. Before we include 12% in our formula, I have to convert it into a decimal. In order to convert 12% to a decimal, we'll just do 12 divided by 100. And that will give us a value of 0.12. Now I can include that in my formula, and then T is equal to 2. In order to find I, I'm going to multiply all of these values together. First, I'll multiply 500 times 0.12. When I do that, I get 60. Next, I'm going to multiply 60 times 2, and I get a value of 120. So I, meaning the amount of interest accrued, is $120. Use the simple interest formula I equals PRT and elementary algebra to find the missing quantities in the table below. Here I have a table that gives me the value for I, P, and R. I need to find the value for T. So I'm going to substitute what I'm given into the formula I equals PRT and solve for T. Here I have I equals 1,148, and that equals 8,200 times 2% times T. Before I can write 2% in my formula, I have to convert it to a decimal. So I'll do 2 divided by 100, which gives me a decimal of 0.02. I'll substitute 0.02 for R in my formula, and then I'll add a T in my formula because that's the variable I want to solve. So the first step is to multiply 8,200 times 0.02. When I do that, I get 164. My resulting formula is 1,148 equals 164t. Now I want to get the t by itself, so I have to do the opposite operation. Right now, 164 is being multiplied by t. So I have to do the opposite, which is divide by 164 to get the t by itself. So I have t by itself on the right side, and on the left side, I need to do 1,148 divided by 164. When we do that on our calculator, we get 7. T is the amount of time, which is given in years. So our final answer is 7 years.